Hi there, I hope everything is great with you. AI has been around for a while now, but I still remember the first time I tried an online translator or when I bought a super cheap flight ticket. But first, I want to ask an AI platform what it thinks the real changes have been provoked by this new tool. I read the response. Hi Marcelo, great question. This is a powerful theme for a vlog, especially because it invites reflection beyond the hype. Here is a grounded, big picture response you can shape into your script. Let's be honest. There is a lot of noise around AI, big promises, big fears, but if we strip it down and ask, what has actually changed so far? Here's what I see. First, information access and productivity. AI has amplified how fast the process find and generate information. In many jobs, AI is the cognitive assistant, helping write, summarize, organize, calculate, design, not perfectly, but fast. This has reshaped how knowledge works gets done. We now expect tools not just to store data, but to think with us. Second, the redefinition of skills. Knowing facts is no longer as crucial as knowing how to ask, how to judge, how to use. Skills like critical thinking, creativity, and emotional intelligence are becoming more visible and valuable because the mechanical parts of thinking are being outsourced. This is quietly reshaping education, hiring, and leadership. Third, new layers of inequality. AI has deepened digital divides. Those who can use it, who knows how to ask good questions or integrate tools into their work, gain huge advantage. But those left out, whether by lack of access or support, can fall behind faster than before. So AI isn't neutral, it magnifies gaps. 4. Work anxiety. Identity shifts. There is a psychological shift too. AI challenges our sense of value. If machines can write code, diagnose, what's left for me? For many, this stirs quite an anxiety or deep curiosity. The definition of work is being shaken. Some feel liberated, others threatened, but most of us are in between, wondering what to adapt, what to protect. 5. A new kind of creativity and collaboration. AIs start to become a creative partner. Artists, educators, and entrepreneurs are using it not just for efficiency, but for imagination. We are learning to co-create, not just consumer command. This is subtle but profound. Our relationship with creation is evolving. And sixth and last, ethical awareness and public debate. Finally, AI has brought ethical questions to the dining table. Who owns the data? What's real or fake? Who decides what AI should do? We're being forced to think about power, control, and consciousness in ways that were once philosophical and now feel urgent. In short, AI hasn't radically changed everything yet, but it has changed the underlying expectations, how we work, think, create, and even relate to ourselves. The revolution for now is psychological, ethical, and cultural, as much as it is technical. And maybe that's the real transformation. We're being invited to ask not only what can AI do, but what do you want it to mean for us? So now here. So what do you think about the answers? I think they are quite good and they really show the changes that have already taken place or are in the process of happening. But I would like to insert 2 more points because I feel they are missing or I want to emphasize them from the list. 7th, the silent disruption of job market. AI has already impacted job market in many countries and work areas, but our leaders are not responding fast enough. Not with policy, not with vision, not with education. Because of that, I feel we are entering a new era of natural selection, in which many will be left jobless, with very few opportunities in the horizon. 8th and last, the challenge to our awareness. AI didn't just appear, it's been coming for decades, maybe even centuries. But now that it's integrating into our everyday lives, it's challenging us at a much deeper level. consciousness. It makes us ask, what does it really mean to be human? After all, many of the things that used to define our species, intelligence, creativity, even emotional sensitivity, are now being simulated and, in some cases, outperformed. So where does that leave us? Maybe, just maybe, that's the deeper story behind AI, not just what it's doing as a tool, but what it's doing to our sense of meaning, value, and connection. We're not just using AI, we are evolving alongside it, or we should. Okay, I leave you with this thought. Write your comments, have you used AI? Do you use often? See you next week. Bye-bye.